All right, so here's a wrist warm up for you. It's gonna help stretch out your forearms and give you better range of motion in your wrists. So start with 10 fist circles. Try and keep those forearms squeezed together and take those fists in circles 10 times one way, 10 times the other. There's some popping and cracking in there. Just go ahead and get them woken up a little bit. Then we're going to take about a minute to take our thumb into some of those more tender areas on the forearm. So anything that's super tender, that's generally overactive, just like you would do with the foam roller for your legs, you're going to use your thumb here. Just find any of those areas, relax the arm, and then just take the thumb and apply some pressure. Apply some pressure to those areas. Just hit one or two, and just like with foam rolling, just hang out for 30 seconds, release some of those tender spots, and then go to another one, okay? You'll feel it release. You may have a couple below the elbow, a couple just above the elbow. If you're having any tendonitis, you'll feel those, okay? So hang out there. Go ahead and hit both forearms. Then you're going to stretch. So just extend the arm out straight forward. Take your hand, place it into the palm, and pull back. So you'll be getting your stretch here. Really fight those elbows forward. I don't really want you hanging out here. Fight those elbows forward or straight up the whole time. That's going to give you an extra little stretch in through here. You'll definitely feel that pulling. So let's go for 20 to 30 seconds here. Then we'll flip it over. Again, just gentle pressure. Don't put anything directly on the wrist, just below the wrist, and just gentle pressure. Again, fighting that elbow pit straight up. Feel that stretch. You're doing another 20 to 30 seconds here. And you're going to do that on both sides, okay? Again, fight that elbow pit up. Hit your 20 to 30 seconds, and then flip it over, all right? After that, we're going to go into wrist circles. So we're going to place the hands on the floor. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders. I want you to flatten out those hands as much as you can. Just hit 10 circles one way, and then 10 circles the other way. Okay? Then we're going to take the hands, place the wrists together, and go again. Do 10 circles one way, and 10 circles the other way. Again, flatten out those hands, okay? Next, we are going to do some stretches for the backside. So we're gonna go from knuckles to the back of the hand. Knuckles to the back of the hand. So let's go for 20 of these, okay? Once you finish those 20, then we're gonna start doing some things to strengthen. So if your weakness is in your extension, you can't extend the arm or can't extend the wrist back, we're going to do a strengthening exercise for that, because most of us are pretty much already prone to a lot of good curling. You can hit either one or both depending on which is more so your weakness. But we're going to take something light. You don't need anything heavy. Something to prop your elbow on. I'm going to use this 5-pound dumbbell. You'd be good with like a little 2.5 pound plate or something like you would use for your barbells, or even a water bottle, just kind of whatever you've got. Something to give you a little bit of resistance, okay? So we can strengthen our curl. We're gonna take the hands all the way down. That's gonna give you a nice little stretch here. So we're here. You can't really see it that well in the video. And take it all the way down. Get that full range of motion out of that wrist. And then you can curl that barbell or dumbbell or water bottle or whatever you've got straight up, okay? Go for 10 of these. Try and keep them nice and controlled. And then we've also got our extensors. So especially if you have a range of motion issue where you can't quite get your hand flat, we want to help to strengthen these while we're stretching these. So we're going to flip that wrist over and pull back. These should be pretty challenging. This generally isn't super strong on a whole lot of people. Just make sure you're keeping the rest of your body nice and relaxed and pulling back, okay? Get as big of a curl back as possible. So try not to just go from the bottom and stop. Really fight to get that full curl, okay, from the wrist. Then after you finish those on both sides, we're just gonna simply paw out the hands. So we're gonna face the fingertips towards us and go straight from fingertips all the way down. The whole palm is on the floor. So it should look like this. We're gonna hit 20 of these. And then 20 seconds stretch, okay?